Hello, my beautiful people. I hope that you are doing well. The last 2 weeks have been utter shite for me, but I wanted to post this really quick video because something good actually did come from this trip. It was kind of amazing. But what you have to know for this short story is that before I left, I assure you, I took my car in to have it completely checked over to make sure it was safe for the trip. What I should have done is taken my husband up on his offer to look it over. That being said, if the fates had not aligned, oh, this trip would have been even worse than it already was. So there I was. We're going to, me, the 3-year-old, and my 14-year-old are going to drive back home from Las Vegas all the way up to Utah, and so near Salt Lake, just a little bit past Salt Lake. So that's a good, nice, just if you were to drive straight, it would be about 6.5 hours. You have to climb up over the Rockies. It's windy. You'll get some nice speed going on, and that's kind of important to the story. So we decided in order to make it back home quickly that we would just stop halfway through, which would be right about Beaver. Beaver is a very small town. And trust me, this is important information. Okay, so had we not stopped in Beaver, it just would have been a complete mess. Beaver being so small, they happen to be having a baseball tournament, right? So they're having a baseball tournament, and the place to get gas was having an issue with the card reader, so the owner had been called in. And so the owner and a couple managers were standing outside and doing this circle motion thing to start pumping the gas. So the owner happens to be there. I pull into the Chevron, and he's like, well, we're having trouble. He explained all that to me. Go inside, and pay for your gas. That's fine. So pump the gas. Bring the kids back outside. And he goes, I need you to turn your, he goes, I think I saw something. Will you turn your steering wheel to the sharp left? So I turned my steering wheel to the sharp left, and I kid you not, I was so pissed, so horrified, because you wouldn't be able to tell because the tires looked perfectly fine from the outside, the only side I could see. The tires on the front were completely bald and starting to show wires, meaning at any moment I could have gotten a flat tire. So the man was like, well, my father owns a tire shop right there. I can have you in and out in 20 minutes. And he gave me a hell of a deal on tires. And so I was really grateful. We went in, we ate some lunch, got the tires on, and got back home safely. But I cannot imagine, I don't know if you guys have ever had a tire blowout driving on a mountainous road, especially going down. I have before. And that was the last time I ever got a flat tire, because I'm always really careful about my tires. So I have no idea how this happened. But I wanted to share that story because I thought it was really nice. Had everything not lined up, had there not been a baseball tournament, had the computer system not been overloaded, had the owner not been there, had he not looked to the left as he was pumping my gas, had he not cared enough to say, hey, let's look at your tires, I could have been driving, been in the middle of nowhere, because there's vast parts of the road where there's nothing, with a 3-year-old and a 14-year-old having to get a tow truck. That would have been horrible. So all in all, even though the last 2 weeks felt like the world was out to get me, it looks as though the world was just aligning things up so that way I was protected from potential wreck. So remember, count your blessings. We're going to be back on schedule in the next couple days, back to normal. I've got a couple of things already worked out that I want to share with you guys, and as always, thanks. Thanks for staying. Thanks for sharing my stuff. Thanks for being part of my channel. I like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy all of you. You guys are intelligent, and you help me to grow as a human being. So thank you. Peace out. Bye.